Aries, this video is for you. This is your secret money video, and it's an interesting story, Aries and their money, and it can go in a lot of different directions. Aries, they play hard, they can be big spenders, they can be massive earners, and they can even be big savers. And most Aries loves the game, the art, and the passion of making money. And in this video, I'm going to tell you all about Aries and my top 3 secrets about them and their relationship to their own pocketbook. So if you have an Aries sun, moon, or rising, especially if you have a Venus in Aries, that's actually what this placement is about. It is actually specifically about Venus in Aries. And by the way, this entire money series is about Venus in that sign. So yes, you should watch your sun sign, you should watch your moon sign, you should watch your rising sign, you should watch your Mars sign in this money series. So if you have your Mars in Sagittarius, you should watch the Sagittarius money secrets. But I'm truly talking about the Venus placement in Aries. So this video is for you if you are an Aries, or again, sun, moon, rising, Mars, but especially if you have Venus in Aries. If you have Mars or Jupiter in Aries, this is also for you. I already said Mars, but if you have Jupiter in Aries, this video is for you. Or if you have Aries in the second house, on the cusp of the second house, or in the second house intercepted, or anywhere in the second house or the 10th house, this video is for you. Or if you have Venus in any sign, it doesn't matter what sign, in the first house, oh my gosh, this video, you will relate to it. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and let's dive in to Aries and their money secrets. And by the way, if this is the very first time you met me, thank you for being here. Thank you for finding me. I think the universe wanted us to meet. And I hope that you will watch my entire Aries playlist and go check out my other videos on this station, because I do go deep. And in this video, I'm only giving you the 3 tips, but in my other videos, I go deep, deep, deep. We're going to dive in. Secret number 1. What is Aries' motivation around money? Aries can go both ways. Money is not straightforward for Aries. It's not straightforward like it is for Capricorn or Pisces or even Aquarius. It's a little bit more of a crapshoot, and it depends a lot on the circumstances of the life of an Aries. Aries can be both good and bad with their money, but we really have to look at the whole chart for Aries. But I also want to say that I would say Aries leans a little bit better at managing their money rather than worse. I'd say that they are pretty big money magnets and attractors. Aries loves challenges, and they're not afraid to take risks. So they take risks. Aries will bet on themselves, and they usually bet on themselves to win. They actually walk around already feeling like they're a winner. They feel the win usually deep in their bones, in their blood and veins. They were born to win. Now, they were born to win at what? The fight. Yeah. They were born to win the fight. If they're going to meet you in, in the schoolyard for an after school fight, yeah, Aries is going to bet on themselves to win, and they probably will. And so they're here to win at the game of life. They're here to win the fight of their life, and they are here to succeed, basically. Aries is filled with a big pride, a healthy ego. They don't usually fail at what they sink their heart and their energy and their passion into. If they can sink their heart and their passion into it, they are going to land on top. Aries is not used to losing. Aries does not run on fear. They just don't. They're fearless. They don't run on a feeling of lack or failure. And if anything, what's so ironic about Aries is their false sense of security creates and perpetuates just that, security. It's crazy. I don't know. They have this magic formula. Are you an Aries? Tell me where your Aries is. Do you have Aries in Venus? That's what I most want to know. But where is your Aries? And do you feel this way down deep inside, in your bones, in your blood? Do you feel like you were here to win? Now, here's the other thing. Please, please, please go watch my Aries rising video after this video, because Aries are scrappers and fighters, and they have actually descended on earth to fight. Fight for the rights, fight for the truth, fight for their way, fight for their voice, fight for their mother, fight for their family, fight for food, So just because I say they're winners doesn't mean like, oh, the fairy tale rains down on them. No, these people are not living a fairy tale life. They're not. And Lady Gaga is one of the famous Aries, and her life was no fairy tale. So Aries has built their lives out of adversity. They strive so freaking hard to win at their hard and difficult lives. And if you really want to understand the psyche of Aries, like the deep, deep psyche and the deep shadow of Aries, you have to watch my Aries rising video and my everything Aries video. I pissed a lot of people off in those videos. And I think I've got a lot of like really, tough comments on those videos. And I'm like, of course I do. I'm talking to a bunch of Aries. They want to fight with me. Like, bring it. This one guy was so rude on there. And I was like, this is hands down the best Aries comment I have ever gotten. I want to pin this rude comment so badly, but I actually got a better comment than that one. So I pinned that instead, but it was like perfect. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Fight with me. Cheers. This is a late night video. My family's all tucked in bed and I'm in here yelling at you guys about Aries. So Aries is not obsessed with money and their lives are not about chasing the dollar or chasing money. They usually are the type of person that says to themselves, work hard and play harder. And don't get me wrong, Aries likes money, but they see it more about a game of success rather than a fight for survival. Their pride is more what they're going to fight over. Being right, being on top. Money comes to them because they chase success. They chase the gold medal. They like to be the best. They like to be the alpha. They like to be number one. They like to be the smartest. They like to land on top. And they believe that their grit, ferocity, tenacity, and perseverance and resilience deserves the freaking gold medal. And then if they become wealthy, which a lot of them do, or if they generate abundance, it's out of that they generate it. They don't chase cash just to chase cash. So if money gives them a little edge up over you, over your sorry butt, well then great. They're going to spend their money on things that make them feel like a winner. Fast toys and powerful toys and motorcycles and jet skis and surfboards and snowmobiles and big trucks and V8 engines. And great stereo systems and a phenomenal TV and a surround system and a bar with a cool wine cellar with the best wines from around the world. Yeah, they have the best label and, the best, I don't know, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted myself. They like fine things. They like the best things. And they like a little flash and things that go wow, pop, and sizzle. They like things that make you go, no. Oh my God. You know that person? Oh my God. You have that toy? You have 2 Teslas and a Porsche? They like you to like what they have. Yeah, whatever that is. Now their value system might be in, I don't know, organic fair trade coffee or their bookshelves. Like, you have the original Dostoevsky signed by his great-great-granddaughter. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be fast cars or Porsches. It could be, an original Picasso.
Whoa.
Aries likes money if it represents success. Aries likes money because it allows them to be the boss of their life. It allows them to be the leader in their life. They get to do life on their own terms, in their own way, in their own timeline. It allows them to be the boss. If I have all the money in the world, let's just say I'm a billionaire, then I don't have to play by society's rules. I don't have to get married. I don't have to have children if I don't want to. I can if I want. As a matter of fact, I can have a child from as many people as I want because I'm a billionaire. Doesn't matter. I can play by my own rules because I've got all the money in the world. And if money allows me to build a successful life on my own terms, where I get to be the leader, I get to be the boss, I get to do it the way I want to do it, when I want to do it, and I get to do it however I design it, then that is going to be the definition of my relationship with money, because I'm going to get to be so successful and have so much money, have so much abundance. I can play any way I want to play, and that's fun. I don't have to be imprisoned by all the rules and regulations. And it sounds a little Aquarius, but it's not, because Aries will play a harder, faster, sweatier game for money than Aquarius will ever play. It's true. So ultimately, money gives an Aries control to do what they want, when they want to. They get to ultimately live the ultimate life in any way that they want. Basically, they get to not have to live in a system that bosses them. They like making money in a way that leads them to not have to report in for duty, not have to have a boss. If you are in Aries, tell me if you can relate to this. Tell me where Aries is in your chart also, because this is where you will be ferocious. Wherever you have Aries is where you will want to be the boss of your life. If you have Aries in the 4th house, you're going to parent like this. If you have Aries in the 12th house, you're going to do spirituality like this. If you have Aries in the 7th house, you're going to be ferociously independent inside your relationship. So where do you have Aries? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Also, if you're interested in knowing your placements and being able to read your chart, consider booking a reading at soulnavigation.com. Check out all our readers on this team. They are amazing and so gifted, and you will absolutely love getting a reading and understanding your own chart. Okay, secret number 2. How does an Aries best earn their money? First, they like to earn their money fast. They don't usually like to sit around in a boring job, twiddling their thumbs. No, they don't like making pennies on the dollar to just save those pennies and put them in their piggy bank. They like jobs that require quick thinking, moving around, using their chi, having a lot of strategy, figuring out puzzles and solving problems and challenges in a fast-paced environment. They love promoting things, especially if these things can be recognized as the best in the industry or the best in the market, the best in the field. They love being part of the winner's circle. Are you an Aries? Are you part of a winner's circle in some way, shape, or form? They like being a part of a number 1 selling product, or a number 1, entity or enterprise or person, number 1 on the Billboard charts, number 1 in the racing car industry, number 1 Usain Bolt, fastest man in the universe, etc. They like the best. They like to rub elbows with the best. And Aries are natural born leaders. You can tell I'm talking fast, right? Because I'm in my Aries energy. They don't like it slow. They don't like it slow. And they don't even want to watch this whole entire video, but Aries, you should, because you're going to learn a lot. And I'm trying to talk fast for you. We're not doing this slow and drawn out like a Taurus would. In slow motion, have a sip of wine. Gaze into your eyes. No, this is not the Taurus video. Back to Aries. Okay. They like challenges. They like to be in leadership positions, and they want to make their money by conquering a set of challenges in a job, and a job that actually challenges them too. So they want to attack challenges and they want to be challenged, and they may even be the challenge. Think of a series of challenges, and that's the kind of job an Aries wants to do. I'll say it this way. Aries kind of likes to tackle the impossible. The thing that's impossible, that's what Aries wants to work on. Tell me if you're an Aries and if you get it and if you feel that. And if you are an Aries, and Venus in Aries is especially what I'm talking about, but if you are an Aries and you can't relate to this, I guarantee you have Gemini or Taurus in your chart or something else. But a true Aries can get addicted not to money, but to success. If you are an Aries or an Aries in Venus and you can't relate, look at your whole entire chart, get a reading with somebody at Team Soul Navigation, because you have something very serious going on. And if you are an Aries and you don't feel this competitive energy inside of you, let's look at your chart, because you're truly different. And we have to consider the whole chart for Aries. We have to consider it for everybody, but Aries can really go a lot of different ways with their money. Aries likes to rub shoulders with very important people. They like to be on top and only on top of their game. They like to hang with the best, and they like to come from a position of having an expertise in something. Maybe they know something better than most people know. Maybe they're going to school you or educate you or tell you the best way to think about things. Maybe they sing better than most. Maybe they are better at flying airplanes than most. Maybe they're better at racing cars than most. Maybe they're better writers than most. Maybe they're better gamblers than most. You get the idea. They like to earn their money usually, or conduct their life by being more successful or better than most. And they will put themselves in a competitive environment to earn their money, and they will refuse to lose. And watch, they rarely do. Excuse me, they rarely do. Aries is driven. Aries is relentless. Aries is not a follower, but instead will build a team and will fill those positions on the team. And they like being the mastermind. They like being the boss, conducting the chess game. Aries is not a great team player. They can do it, especially in collaboration, like a brotherhood or a sisterhood, but they're not super good team players. They're more entrepreneurs. They're more independent thinkers. They're more the leader, and then all you guys are on the team. So I'm the boss. I'm the team leader. I'm not part of the team. I just lead the team, and then you're the band of brothers. If you have Aries on the 10th house cusp, your Midheaven, You probably are an entrepreneur. I would be surprised if you didn't work independent of a team. On their way to success, fame, and fortune, they can become so driven that they surely overplay their power and they can intimidate everybody on the team. They have no idea that they even do this. They actually don't. Their whole personality is like so bossy sometimes and so exhausting because they just know everything and they're competitive. And really what that is, if you can just have a little compassion for it, is this innate desire to be so good at what they think and do. They need that kind of recognition and validation from themselves. They don't know that they can be obnoxious. And if you are an Aries watching this, please don't let me hurt your feelings. I know you're not sensitive at all. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. You can handle it, right? You're tough. But it's like they need that recognition, at least from themselves. And they don't know that their personalities get obnoxious. Just like Leos and Sagittarius is. They don't realize that they're obnoxious. But all three of those signs have a deep desire to be, you want to fill it in? Right. To be right. Sagittarius, Leos, and Aries all want to be right. And so they get really intimidating and they get to be know-it-alls. They think to themselves about the other people, like, what the heck is the problem with all of you people? Why don't you want this success? Why don't you want this knowledge? Why don't you want this training? Why don't you want to know all this interesting stuff that I have to teach and pontificate about? So everyone is so dang slow and lazy and just not even ambitious. They don't even want to work. I don't get them. Aries' need for recognition and accomplishment will drive them to a winning success, which usually creates a massive amount of money. And Aries is one of the super achievers of the zodiac. And so you don't get there, you don't get to be a super achiever without being a little bit obnoxious. Show me one super achiever that doesn't irritate people or rub people the wrong way or are a little too demanding or a little too bossy, right? No, it doesn't happen. So Aries is really interesting. Look at these superstars. Look at these superstars, these super achievers. I mean, these people wanted to become the very best, the superpower in their own life for good and for bad. Look at these people: Elton John, Hitler, Keira Knightley, Leonardo da Vinci, Diana Ross, Celine Dion, Thomas Jefferson, Eddie Murphy, Emma Thompson, Emma Watson. I mean, these people are not like lazy slackers, right? Johann Sebastian Bach, Raphael, the painter, Steve Ballmer, the former CEO of Microsoft, Vincent van Gogh, Napoleon III, who, by the way, had the same exact birthday, was born not on the same year, of course, but had the same birthday as Hitler. Both wanted to be great conquerors, the greatest men in the world, Mukesh Ambani, tell me if I said it right. That's this Indian millionaire that everybody knows in India. Larry Page, the co-founder of Google, Mariah Carey, Lady Gaga. I mean, come on, really? Those are not slackers. And all those people did become superpowers, fortunately and some unfortunately. But they earned their money mostly doing mostly what they're good at and what they truly love to do. Their fuel to generate money is passion, is deep passion. Now, it's not always optimistic and fun passion and like, oh, dream weavers. Did you guys see my Pisces video? It's not about dream weavers and the benefit and happiness for others. No, it's about being number uno at what I do. I truly want to be a master crafter. I want to be a master at my craft. I want to be the best. And they have a drive for that. And they don't really have a patience or an ability to do what they don't love for a long period of time. No. Again, this is not Taurus video. You have to wait for the Taurus video for next week. They are usually super, uber, ultra, maximum level passionate people. Have you ever met an Aries that's not kind of intense? If you do, they have a lot of Taurus in their chart. Or they have something mellow, like they've got Cancer or Pisces in their chart. But Aries are intense because they're in the fight, they're in the game, they're in the challenge, they're in the passion. To do what? To win, to be successful, to create something that is the greatest in the entire universe. Yeah, they're super passionate and they're passionate about their pursuits and they're passionate about winning at their pursuits. Aries is usually this money magnet because they operate and they ooze with such confidence. You know, they'll even fake it, but there's just this confidence. And so they're very convincing leaders and they find that they can get doors open fairly easily. They just, they don't always feel confident, but they appear confident and they act confident. It usually works. It gets people to buy their Kool-Aid. And sometimes it's the real thing. It's not really Kool-Aid. But Aries are not really even that attached to their money. They are attached to their success. They are attached to their to their status or their good deeds in life that they're doing. They're not attached to their money because they believe in themselves usually so much that they feel like, heck, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, I lost all my money. I'll win it back. It's okay. Believe me, I'll attract it again. Yeah, I lost it all in the oil market. Yeah, I lost it all in the stock market. Oh, who cares? I'll get it back. No big deal. My next invention, you know. They gamble, they take risks, and their risks usually pay off. They see learning how to invest as a fun game to play, even if it's totally nerve-wracking. But usually Aries ends up being big earners with big earning power in powerful positions, landing on their feet and landing in a top position, winning the gold. Yeah. So since they hate losing so much, it rarely ever happens. Secret number 3. What is the best career fields for Aries? The number one, I would say, is being an entrepreneur working for themselves. Whatever their passion is, that will become their business, and they will learn how to sacrifice love, family, food, animals, bathing, showering to win at it. They will. They can become like really hard driving workaholics when they are an entrepreneur, because the thing that their passion becomes their identity. So the entrepreneur actually becomes the very craft that they are selling, if you will. Also, I think they would be really good at sales and marketing, especially if they are selling or marketing a quality product that they believe in. They can pretty much promote anything that they believe in that they're intensely fired up about. I think number 3 would be an EMT, a cop, or a firefighter. And I'm talking a good cop, not a bad cop. They love being the powerful superhero that saves the day. They love challenges. They love drama. They love power jobs. They love using their chi, their life force energy, to save the day, and they crave movement. They are amazing in life and death situations. You want an Aries at your side in a life and death situation, and they like fast. They like having to jump on it right away. So EMT, firefighter, or cop. Tell me what your job is if you're an Aries, and do you love it, and is it your passion? They also will make amazing athletes. They are strong. They are gifted athletes usually. And I remember, I live in Seattle. I don't know if you guys know the Legion of Boom, but when we went to the Super Bowl football, our football team had a really strong defense, and it was called the Legion of Boom. It had Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas and Bobby Wagner and Ricardo Lockett and Michael Bennett and KJ Wright. Anyways, can you believe I remember all those football players? Anyways, there are more Aries on the Legion of Boom on that line of defense than any other sign. There was 2 Leos, a Taurus, a Scorpio, and then Aries. I'm not joking. You couldn't get past them. I mean, we won the Super Bowl because of the defense, because of the Legion of Boom. It was like a freaking brick wall, right? And people could not get past that defense. Those Aries, it was like, we're going to be number 1. They were phenomenal. They created the name Legion of Boom. Lots of Aries. I looked up all their signs. I was obsessed with it. I was so into it. The number 5 job they would be great at is a performer of some sort, a motivational life speaker, a TED talker, an actor, singer, dancer, piano player, musician. It doesn't matter. I mean, Aries needs to move and groove and be passionate. Number 6, you might laugh at this, but I think like a fancy import car sales person, like selling Tesla or selling a flying car, or selling the driverless car, or selling an Audi, a Ferrari, a Porsche, a Maserati, a Lamborghini. It's got to be the best of the best. Whatever the Aries would consider the best, they would be really good at that, because they got a challenge all the time, right? And number 7, I would say anything that requires speed. So a race car driver, an expediter, not just a waitress, but the expediter, the person who's like running the food, like going fast. Bartender, like, oh my God, that's just show, right? Like, oh, let me get you a drink, and hi, oh my God, I would die. And let me talk to you all about your problems, and do you want the shaken or stirred? And okay, and then I got another. Oh my God, like in a really busy bar, a bartender. Are you an Aries, and are you a bartender? Do you have Venus in Aries, and are you a bartender? Which really means therapist. Oh, I would also say like an ER doctor. So an emergency room doctor or nurse practitioner, or even a tech of some sort, but like racing them in on a, Grey's Anatomy. I would also say like a bomb detonator, where you have to be very methodical, save the day. And oh my God, you have to act with speed. You got 30 seconds to detonate this bomb before it blows up the entire building. perfect job for Aries. That's how I feel I'm doing this video. Like I'm a bomb detonator. And I would also say number 9, I would say a litigating trial attorney, where you have to think fast on your feet. You have to solve the puzzle. You have to be riveting. You have to speak. You can't let anybody get the best of you. Don't let them see you sweat. And you have to ooze confidence. Yes. So Aries are fast on their feet and they have quick reflexes. They have quick minds. They love challenges. They love to make life a game to win at. And truthfully, they usually do. I don't see too many loser Aries. And if you feel like you're losing at the game of life and you're an Aries, please come get a reading. Check out soulnavigation.com. Pick any one of my incredible readers. They will help you so much. Or consider shopping at Soul Navigation and get your deep dive natal report and look at where all your planets are so you can understand, peel your onion, go deep inside and figure out what is going on with me. Why am I like this? It is so helpful. Deep self-reflection is like an awakening, right? Helps you wake up your conscience and understand yourself. Let me just say this. You need a thick skin to work for an Aries. But if they work for you, get ready for some pushback. If your ideas are too sloppy, lazy, rusted, outdated, they will challenge you. They will challenge you as an employee and they will challenge you as a boss. But Aries will make you feel old by keeping you young. They'll keep you young and hip and they'll have you landing on top and you will feel so old. It's good for you. They're like vitamins for the soul. They'll make great employees if your work is exciting enough. And did I say Aries loves excitement? Well, they do. That is my top 3 secrets. And there is so much more to say about Aries. I hope so much you will go watch my entire Aries playlist and let me know if you're mad at me. Aries. And please like and subscribe and join our community. Become a super supporter. You can check it out in the notes below. It's so inexpensive and you get so much, plus my behind the scenes videos. Yeah, just go check it all out below. From my home to yours, I hope you're wonderful. Love you, my darling Aries. Take care. Mwah.